This week on Modern Shooter, a Western-style shootout in southern Colorado. But we aren't talking pistols here. If you're a long-range junkie, you will want to stick around for this.
Let me tell you, this is more than enough gun when you come out to southern Colorado. You're watching Modern Shooter.
You are going into the unknown. What's on the other side may know you're coming.
When you come to this part of Colorado, you may think you're visiting the Old West, especially on the site of the Mill Creek Shooting Resort. But when you come to a shootout in this open country, we aren't talking 20 paces. This is where you bring your precision rifle. It's where you'll warm up at 200 yards, then demonstrate your chops on a moving target at 500 yards. And then the ultimate challenge, hitting steel a mile away.
Long-range shooting is its own sport within itself. It's unbelievable, the distance you need to learn and the trigger control, all these different aspects that I'm not familiar with being a three-gun shooter.
Being out here, out in the desert a little bit, you've got the elevation you're dealing with. We have about 8,000 to 9,000 feet out here, very windy at times.
Being in this valley is beautiful, but then we got this opportunity to go up on this ledge, on this vista, and just get this incredible view. And then on top of all that, we got to shoot from there.
For Ben Stacy and Will Ranke of Guns Daily, this was a chance to attempt something they've never tried before, and to experience it in the open range of the West. They were also looking forward to working with two extremely qualified instructors.
You guys have some fun ahead of you. I hear you want to shoot quite a ways out there, about a mile or so.
Oh, yeah, hopefully. Really excited about a mile.
That's good. Oh yeah, and that's what we do have is a mile shot out here. So before we get to that, let's work on the fundamentals, crawl, walk, run, and get after it.
Carl Taylor was a Marine sniper before becoming a long-range instructor and founding In Motion Targets, which provided the moving targets for this event. He loves pushing the boundaries of what shooters think they can achieve. Annette Wachter is a member of the United States Rifle Team who has won numerous national championship titles. For her, this is a chance to relax in a non-competitive setting and pass along some of her long-range expertise.
This place is amazing. I'm out here at Mill Creek Shooting Ranch in Colorado. As you can tell by the weather, it is a fabulous day. It's a little bit windy, so that's going to be adding a lot of fun and challenge to shooting today. Normally, I am just doing serious competition. There's a lot of stress involved, and here I can come out and relax, and you get to shoot, and you get to shoot for fun, and you can shoot at steel targets anywhere from 100 to a mile out. It's amazing. Out here with me today, I've got my H&H Precision, which is chambered as a 6.5 Creedmoor, the Arias chassis. Let me tell you, this thing shoots like a laser beam. It's a lot of fun, and it'll do really well out here in the strong winds. This is a little bit easier of a stage that we have to present today. What's nice about it is one position we're going to be in prone, so we don't have to do any strange props or shooting under, over, through things. So we're just going to be in prone, which makes it a lot nicer.
Impact!
And we have targets anywhere from about 200 yards out here, starting out to about 800 further down. So we're going to hit about 2 shots per steel target, and we're going to be given about 90 seconds to do that.
I'll tell you what, being able to come out here and get away from everything, for one, that was the biggest thing for me, the environment.
I honestly didn't know what to expect. From on the website, I did know it was going to be a beautiful scenery and a beautiful place to be part of.
All right, you ready to do it? All right, so let's take the rifle, move it forward to the mat a little bit, and that way your body's on the mat and using the most of it you can.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, what I want you to do is get behind the rifle as square as you can. Just mount it like you're doing a push-up.
Okay.
There you go. Now you're squared up with the rifle. That's going to help you with recoil. Okay. I'm going to make an assumption that you know how to put a magazine into a rifle, and so go ahead and load it up. Now what I've already done is I've dialed this SIG ballistic turret onto the correct yardage for the first target. And we're shooting at that white one. We got 2 targets out there, an orange and a white. The white one's our closer target. So we got a little bit of wind out there on that white target. I want you to favor the crosshairs just to the right side of it. Not to the right side completely, but maybe somewhere between middle and right side. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All right. Give me an on target, and when I'm on the glass, I'll give you on scope and you're clear to fire. Understand?
Yeah.
All right, it's on you.
On target.
On scope. Impact.
That was awesome. That's definitely a really good start.
Modern Shooter is brought to you by Aguila Ammunition. Feed your firearm. By H&H Precision Rifles. Engineering precision rifles and components for the world's most demanding shooters. Sig Sauer Electro-Optics. See the difference. By Killer Innovations. Redefining the future of precision. By Securit. Intelligent firearm storage. And by Turnbull Restoration, specializing in the accurate restoration of historical metal finishes on period firearms. And by Benchmark Barrels, world-class accuracy made in the USA. Welcome back to Modern Shooter, where long-range shooting is the order of the day out on the open plains of Colorado. Shooting instructor Carl Taylor started Will Rinke out on the 200-yard course, and now it's Ben Stacy's turn. He's being instructed by pro shooter Annette Wachter.
All right, Ben, you ready for this?
I think so.
All right, we're gonna get you set up on the rifle here.
Okay.
Now we have this already zeroed in for our first target. If you see, there's a white target and an orange target, and we're going for the white one first.
White one on the right.
Yep,
Got it.
and our position is, you almost just wanna be directly straight behind the rifle,
Okay.
like you're getting into push-up position there.
Push-up position.
And that'll give the recoil just right into your shoulder. And you can use the bag underneath there. All right. So we have a little bit of right wind out there, so I'm going to ask you to hold to the right edge of the target.
Okay.
And I'm going to head back to my spotting scope, and I want you to, when you're ready, say on target. I'm going to say on scope, and you can fire when ready.
On target.
On scope. Impact. Nice job. Want to do one more?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go about the same, hold the same spot that you did before. The wind, actually go a little bit to the left edge, not quite all the way.
On target.
On scope. Impact. Nice job.
Oh yeah. There's nothing like that.
All right.
Thank you.
You bet.
Woo.
All right, so what do you think?
So far, fantastic.
Yeah, so we got the short range stuff out of the way.
Got the easy part done.
So what do you think about getting that mile towards the end of the day if you're ready?
Really want that mile.
All right.
I'm ready to do that.
All
Good.
right.
So you can hit stationary targets all day, but after that first couple of rounds, things start moving when it's flesh. So don't you think you ought to be shooting moving targets?
Wow, that was a heck of a ride, don't you think? As you can see, we are way up here now, completely different elevation. I think we're up to almost 9,000 feet. If you can look at this vista, it's incredible. We're going to be shooting some targets from up here. Our target is down there about 500 yards away. We have a lot of different things going on here. Not only do we have a moving target, but we're at a quite a bit higher elevation from it. We have an angle and we have the wind. And now we're at about 9,000 feet, so that's going to make things really interesting and a lot of fun.
And you know what? That'll separate the men from the girls. Oh, inside voice. Half mil left of wind. You got that dialed on? Okay, center it up. Impact. You're on.
Okay, you just made that look way too easy.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure you
it's what
will.
we call a lot of swag. Okay?
Okay.
Scientific wild guess. So what we want you to do is observe all the fundamentals of marksmanship, except for two we're going to kind of screw with a little bit.
That's great.
All right? Normally we'll tell you never to anticipate your shot.
Right.
We're going to anticipate our shot.
Oh, okay.
And the other thing is, we don't ever want to jerk the trigger. Well, we're going to have a controlled jerk, because when that hits your lead, you want to anticipate when that round needs to be leaving the tube. So we need to make sure it is leaving the tube when you need it to leave the tube.
Okay.
That makes sense? Basically what we're doing here is nothing more than an NFL quarterback does with his receiver on a time pattern. We know where that round needs to be in the time of flight from us to the target. We're launching the round, and the receiver is going to be there to pick it up.
So complete opposite of what we learned.
Absolutely.
Just two things.
Okay.
Just two things.
Perfect. All right. Ben, $10. You don't get it on the first shot.
Gauntlet's been laid down.
Uh-oh. Okay, Ben, so when it comes back around from that pole, we're gonna sort of ambush it, but we're gonna lead that target. And you wanna be about 1.5 mils from the center when that trigger is pulled.
Right. Okay.
When you're ready.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, you're behind it, so you wanna lead it a little bit further that direction. So try 1.5 mils coming back this way.
Well behind it.
Well behind it, okay.
Just behind it.
Yeah,
A little
it's just-
faster trigger pull. Let's not even increase it.
Just
Do it again,
behind
man.
it again.
Under it.
Ah,
Lead was good. Behind.
behind.
Under.
Ah, almost.
Just a bit outside. Well behind.
it.
The mover got to me. You know, I had to put a lot of rounds down range, probably about 25 or so, before I finally got it. But that moment of impact is awesome.
Impact, nice job. Isn't that worth it? Isn't that
Took me long enough, but that's awesome. And I mean, it's addicting, and I can't wait to do it again.
When we come back,
Yeah, I think we definitely made the right decision and waited to come out today and get on this. Conditions are good.
Yeah, and for anyone who likes to shoot long distance, the 1 mile shot is what we all live for. This
Absolutely.
is going to be a lot of fun.
this is my 500 yards. Pretty much a long poke in anybody's book. Only now your target is moving. It's not easy, as Ben found out.
Just behind it.
And now it's Will's turn to try.
All right, let's see what we can do with this. You saw your buddy shoot. I think we can do a little better,
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I mean,
you know, but if you go past the round count that he had, I'm thinking you owe him.
all right, sounds good.
All right, we'll do it.
I honestly did not think I was gonna be able to hit a target on the move. But with some great guidance and knowing the proper position to where to place that optic and those reticles, I just felt good in what I was taught.
It's gone. Ta-da!
Impact.
And I pulled the trigger and I heard the ding.
I just hit a moving target, 519 yards, first shot. That was awesome, brother. Thank you
Good
so
job,
much.
man.
It was really cool, and then to make it even better, I did it again.
In play. Damn, buddy, you've done
Natural.
that before.
No, I just have a really good teacher.
All right, man, good job. So what do you think? We kind of already threw him to the wolves on this 500 mover, first time ever shooting a mover. It's windy out already.
And they really want to reach that mile shot.
They want to get that mile, and I think we'll demotivate them with a lot of misses, especially the way it's fishtailing. And
Yep.
so,
I think we should wait till the morning. It's
Yeah.
going to be really calm
Yeah.
because we saw this morning it was nice, nice and light winds, and I think that'll be much
so
better
yeah,
for them.
let's get them that mile shot in the morning.
Yeah, we will.
So we'll see you in the morning.
What a gorgeous morning in south central Colorado.
Yeah, I think we definitely made the right decision and waited to come out today and get on this. Conditions are good.
Yeah, and for anyone who likes to shoot long distance, the 1 mile shot is what we all live for. This
Absolutely.
is going to be a lot of fun. So shooting a 1 mile shot, that's about 1,780 yards. It's a long ways out there. And we were very fortunate this morning that the winds are pretty much nil. A lot of problems with shooting that far is your scope turret won't actually go up as high as you need it to. So you kind of bring it all the way up to the top, and then you still have a little bit of holdover on top of that. I think we'll be really easy on the reading the wind today, so we'll walk him in there.
So in addition to what Annette just explained, we're shooting a smaller caliber today, and what goes along with that is we've got a 20-minute of angle base rail on there. We're not really set up for longer distances out to a mile. We're set up for 1,000 and that kind of thing. But with holdovers, we max our scope out in the elevation, and we hold over with the mil scale reticle in there. Makes it easy. It's a little more challenging for the new shooter because he's not really used to holdovers and swagging it, as we call it. So it won't be a hard thing to do, just getting them in the right mindset.
Okay, on target.
On scope, give me 3/4 left. There it is. Guys?
That was way too easy. Nice job.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. I don't know how we're going to do that.
We will. We'll walk you in
We'll
there.
get you on it. And
Think
don't
I
let
can
me
do it?
down. Yesterday you were a rock star, so I'm kind of expecting the same
you.
thing.
Yeah, you got a little bit of pressure on you, Ben.
That's right, that's right.
We'll get you in there first try.
All right, you ready to go?
Absolutely.
so.
All right, we'll follow suit, ladies first, and no offense,
Wow.
and we'll get it
Got some
rolling.
bacon on the dish.
All right, Ben, this is it. Get into position. Get yourself comfortable behind the gun there, same as we had talked about yesterday. Now, when I impacted that, I was about a 1/2 mil left.
Okay.
You see that?
I do.
Okay, good. Now I'm gonna let you load up. It's a real light trigger, so be ready. I'm on scope.
On target.
Impact. You can barely see it wiggle back there, but
Yeah.
it's a long ways
Oh
out
my
there.
gosh. Took me long enough, but I got it. Thank you so much. That is insane.
Okay, well, just like yesterday, I want you to get on that weapon like you're doing a push-up. Square your body up. It's kind of a shooter's checklist. You want to get on the weapons perfectly, get a good eye relief, check for your scope picture, and then focus on that reticle and don't let go of it. I'm on scope.
On target.
Impact. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Unbelievable.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, Ben, what did you think?
That was absolutely amazing. There's nothing quite like shooting a mile.
It's pretty cool.
You know what? You guys got a pretty good education. We put you on the fast track, kind of fed you to the wolves, and you did it.
Yeah.
You paid attention. You did everything we asked you to do, and congratulations.
Thank you. And the best part, we pushed a mile.
This is Modern Shooter. So if you really want to return to the days of the Old West, you should use authentic firearms. If you do that, you owe it to yourself to visit Doug Turnbull.
So what we have here is accumulation of various rifles that have been through our shop. The one on the bottom is my personal rifle. It's an original 1886 Action that we've converted over to a takedown. It's in the 475 Turnbull. It's been used. I've shot over 60 various animals. Then we go into the modern Winchester 92 and a model 1886. These are brand new guns that are current manufactured. And what we do is we go through and we do the color case hardening, change the wood color, and do the bluing, and take a modern gun and give it the look of the old guns. And at the end we have it's a Browning 71 in 348, which we converted over to a 348 Turnbull. Added the scout scope with a little converted Ruger base, and kind of taking the old and the new. And I used this on an elk hunt this last year. Shot a 5x4 elk with it. Works really well. Shot that out to 520 yards, hitting a 40% IPSC size target. These guns are accurate. It's taking it to long range shooting with these rifles, just as you would with the modern bolt action rifles, to 1,200 or yards or a mile and out farther. Guns will do it. There is limitations. Figure out what the limitations are and go out and enjoy them. Shoot the heck out of them. There we go. Impact, 520 yards. The Turnbull converted Model 71. You can still do it with these old guns. It's amazing what these will do.
Okay, Ben, you gotta redeem yourself here. You lost that first bet, so we're gonna have something a little bit fun here. We've got a back defense cycling subsonic 5.56. These don't really exist until now. Pretty fun. All right, so I don't know if you want to take a few rounds on single fire and then full auto, or go for it.
Let's do it. Oh yeah.
So does that make up for it?
I feel a lot better now.
I can imagine.
It's like shooting a 22. It's crazy.
Having a custom rifle is great, but even more so, having a great place like this to come shoot. And I'll tell you what, it's quite the experience and highly recommended you come out and find a place like Mill Creek and shoot your new rifle.
Be sure to check out Gun Digest online and on Facebook.